with 3 to take in the Manifesto. Racing on towards this next plain obstacle then, and Stage Star now pressed by Banbridge in the red cap with a nose pad over toward the right hand side. Visionary and Sanoir comes there travelling strongly to the outside, then Straw Fan Jack at the final open ditch. 2 from the end. Stage Star headed by Banbridge. Visionary in a small mistake. Stage Star is trying to battle back. Sanoir has now been asked for his effort. This run between the final 2 fences sees Banbridge with a lead of about a length and a half. Sanoir up into second now from Visionarian. Stage Star is beaten in 4th, and then Straw Fan Jack. The final fence looming. Banbridge challenged by Sanoir. Banbridge just over in front. Sanoir is challenging up the run-in. It's Banbridge by a length over Sanoir as they head up towards the line. And it's Banbridge in the hands of JJ Slevin who will win the Manifesto. In the Jewson anniversary 4-year-old juvenile hurdle, and lots of chances. The Great Sarson's Wrist, Jipco between them. Bo Zenith with that red cap, followed by Zenta and Chaos Control. Then Greyvale, Scriptwriter, is trying to get closer. Zenta angled out to have a good look at the front. They're approaching 2 from the end, and the field cluster up. Zenta looking to join in now with Bo Zenith. Sarson's Risk is beaten, and Zenta appears to be cruising on the run down towards the final flight of hurdles, and now been shaken up by Mark Walsh. Bo Zenith to the far side, Zenta to the near side. They pulled away from Chaos Control at the final hurdle in the air together. Zenta and over on the far side, Bo Zenith. They've now got right away. Nusret stayed on to be third. Bo Zenith is fighting hard against the running rail. Zenta's digging into the near side. A great finish here to the anniversary hurdle. Bo Zenith and Zenta head for head to the line. It's Bo Zenith and Zenta, and there's absolutely nothing in it. And he leads by a length and a half to the outside. Aplutar tries to make the effort now. Shishkin is under pressure, just about maintained second at the moment. Conflated now beaten in 4th, and Garlaw has been pulled out the final open ditch. 2 out, and Ahoy Signor into it and over safely clear by 3 or 4 lengths to Shishkin in second. Aplutar is now ridden along back in 3rd. Conflated has been eased right off. They're racing down towards the 19th and final fence, and Ahoy Signor is 5 lengths clear. Shishkin is trying to get closer though. They're racing to the last. Ahoy Signor now only leads by 2 to 3 lengths at the final fence. Ahoy Signor landed in front, but here comes Shishkin to the outside. Shishkin is now on turns, and he goes by up the run-in, and it's Shishkin. He's going to be home in front in the Aintree Bowl. Shishkin up in trip, he wins it.
To be the last 2. They have reduced Constitution Hill's lead a little bit. It's down to 2 lengths on the turn for home, heading towards 3 out in the colours of Michael Buckley. It's Constitution Hill at the 3rd last. He's over 2 clear, and so Royal crashed through the wing of that, still in the race, but did a little bit of damage to the hurdle as Constitution Hill comes to the 2nd last and is over it. 2.5 to 3 clear of Zana here. Sharjah is coming from the back and is running on strongly, but it's Constitution Hill with the clear advantage coming towards the final flight. He's clear by 4 to Zana here and Sharjah. De Boinville hasn't blinked, and Constitution Hill is over the last, and he's clear by 4 or 5 lengths, just being nudged out. This is why he's got the top billing. He's 4 in front. De Boinville now just has to start pushing him along. The future could take him anywhere. Today, Constitution Hill has won the Aintree hurdle in majestic style. On the outside, Famous Clermont creeping into it under Will Biddick, and then Magic Saint and Not That Fuise as they get to the 2nd last in the Randox Foxhunters. Late Night Pass jumped right but led. Lockdirk Spirit, winged leader. Benny's King now being asked for a little bit more by John Dawson. Dento de Zobo still creeping into it is Famous Clermont. The blue sleeves in behind. Late Night Pass hit the final fence. Famous Clermont is now coming, and coming. They're cruising under Will Biddick as they head towards the elbow. Famous Clermont still held together. Late Night Pass, Lockdirk Spirit, Benny's King, and then Dento de Zobo. Famous Clermont is at the elbow. Biddick is now just starting to push a button or 2, but leads by 2.5 to 3 to Late Night Pass, Benny's King, Lockdirk Spirit and Dento de Zobo, but very stylishly indeed here. Famous Clermont is coming home for a resounding success in the Randox Foxhunters. Famous Clermont the winner. They're followed by Hasanki and Third Time Lucky picking off one or two as they get to the third last fence. Douglas Talking led over it to Before Midnight. Dancing on My Own the inside. Grey Diamond is being driven. The Last Day is still creeping into it on the outside. The final ditch, 2 out. Stephen Mulqueen and Douglas Talking landed 2 lengths clear of Grey Diamond, and Sam Twiston Davies. Dancing on My Own trying to come back. Before Midnight, The Last Day not getting there. Hasanki is staying on. It's still Douglas Talking who's made so much of the running that leads the way towards the 12th and final fence. They are edging a bit closer. Dancing on My Own and then Grey Diamond. Hasanki still staying on. A big jump at the last there from Douglas Talking. He heaved himself over it. He's getting tired. Dancing on My Own, last year's second, getting to him under Rachel Blackmore and edging to the front. And Dancing on My Own goes one better this time and wins the Red Rum. Alfie's Princess now engaging See You in My Dreams in company with Politicus. Lunar Discovery very wide around the turn. The front 3 are racing in company with Golden Ace. Jolly Coralen trying to get through. Baby Sage on the inside. Casino Mento looking to creep into it. Dysart Enos has come there, going strongly under Paddy Brennan to join the stablemate Politicus. The Fergal O'Brien pair, Golden Ace, Jolly Coralen and Mark Walsh is now ready to go on the outside. Dysart Enos has got to the front. They're inside their last 2 furlongs. It's Dysart Enos that leads the way here to Golden Ace, Politicus. Jolly Coralen isn't picking up. One that is from the back is Williamstown Dancer, but has got to make up 6 on Dysart Enos as Dysart Enos heads towards the last half furlong, and she is well clear. Dysart Enos for the Goodstock Syndicate, Fergal O'Brien and Paddy Brennan. Dysart Enos runs away with the nickel coin.